for Heart of Folk and so a honina yebedi hon komo no pay Nana Kwaku Agyeman one so akasa way any other stories and pay aboabo no ayede eba by way of local news. Now the Black Stars of Ghana enra woma touch it down ewo Rhode Island eho eno omuko base a prepare kopim say womuni Panama game ukuada eno ebetumi abaso ewo eye Canada eman mu na enra team no touch it down Rhode Island no team photo ena edahowe no eye airport ni tarmac ni so a ena omutwa sa emfonyini no na entade no de efe papa we de prima eyi omoyem na ohwe technical team ne so ntade a wo masha nyamienum nukreni efe pa na obi busa se Rhode Island no ewo Canada no say United States of America eye state ewo US of A na uchire omuchire mu a eno na the smallest state ewo the United States of America I friend Ocean State na any Connecticut any Massachusetts any boho pepepe entino eho ena Black Stars of Ghana womo eko akoye ahoboaboa area train Panama game no na enra 6 p.m. omudru ye no me ba cho team no training session say enete nyame ya adomo ene team no ebe resume training and so ewo Rhode Island honomo na fe nyame ya adomo a ochina training session no eso akoso na ewo bra ye prepare no ye dia tudwam ese team no ebe ye community engagement programs ewo Rhode Island no na ese ombe rewura empotamu ewo Rhode Island na fe Ghana fo atete no wo ma hye bi ni o ma di nkomo no ma di dwumade api e de aka ho ansakra na Panama game no eno etumi atodwa Kate ESO Kreku or say players way se nyame ya adomo a wukuada wo mu si agopama ne so a wo mu be konkoden e de ama oman Ghana.
These boys will walk onto the great turf and fight for whatever. They will make you happy. These boys will make you dance. But believe me, we will turn each of the 3 venues our homes. And we will take absolute control of the great turf. Ghana is here. And Ghana is here to stay.
Eno Kate ESO Kreku one so enkoma odi ewo dwumade ne so ene anopai na me bana mabetie Stephen Apia ne nsem a ode atodwa nemo wei krata Canada High Commission ayo Ottawa wo mo de aba Her Excellency Professor Dora Francisca Edubuando our High Commissioner of Ghana to Canada letter ode abani. Following the public notice issued on 8 June 2026, the High Commission so far has received more than 50,000 names with emails which are being compiled and forwarded in order of the time of receipt to the Ministry of Sports and Recreation for their necessary action. The Ghanaian public in Ghana should take note that the High Commission has not received any World Cup tickets. If the mission receives any tickets from the ministry and modalities for distribution, the community will be informed. Omuchemua na no omode krata ba so wo Canada na per ticket ni bi akohwebo afo Edinburgh no enipa assendi emails a chese omunsa ka over 50,000 and almost forward di ni nyina de ama ministry no na ministry no se ne nhihye mu no ombe he omo de edi nkan baaye because ticket e de ko Canada game ye 1,000 pe enti emu 49,000 enya bi mze nka ye tigana nkwa na party food say ade no agensem hu na omu chemu a ticket bi anya meka omo nsa every ministry no ho na se ticket ne ba omo ede beto obi biara anim na fa ma hwe kwan a won be fa so ache ticket ede ama Ghana for a wo Canada ne America wo ma apply so omo per ticket akohwe game no ebi nyame ya adomo awukwada we Ghana High Commission krata aba abonten Stephen Tornado appear wakasa area for Black Stars preparation chances Yes, ewo eye 2026 FIFA World Cup ina ononso World Cup ojire mu edema Ghana experience onyaye no ni nyina waka bom a odi A2 players no efo.
There's no way to describe that moment, being at the tunnel, going to play your first World Cup. And the beautiful thing was, I've played in Italy for so many years, playing against Italy. These are players that I played with, and most of the players in the Italian team were my colleagues. So there was a video where you see Cannavaro, Luca Toni, and the rest, they were hitting my head at the tunnel before the game. Yeah. But when we were coming and I saw the turf, the green turf, I turned and looked at the guys and I was like, finally, we are here. I always cheer up because I always count myself lucky. 30-something million population. We have a lot of players. And you are the one who is going to lead. So there were a lot of pressure. There were a lot of emotional feelings. Everybody is looking up to you. But as I said, I mean, I was so lucky to play with players who were having the same goal. Players who we play close together and we find ourselves in the national team and play in the World Cup. So it was a mixed feeling.
Yes, Steven Tornado appeared there. And no, na enra before departure, Jordan Ayew akasa ede afa one more chances e FIFA World Cup no emu. Jordan Ayew say World Cup we enye easy, but eno ene be boa mo ma konkoden se onim sa de na din tu kwa na wayere ho na supporters ambeba no mo ba positive energy and vibe and amfamra emetai team no echi.
They should come with positive energy. We need positiveness, we need good energy to support the team, the boys. We need everyone, not only for the fans coming, but for the Ghanaians across the world. And like I said, it's going to be really intense, but it's doable, it's possible. So we're here to make every Ghanaian proud, and you know we'll do our best. We'll not make it easy for any team. We'll do our best to be successful. It's all positive now. It's left with us to make them proud and to make the whole Ghana proud and the whole Ghanaians in America and the whole world proud. It's not going to be easy, but you know, as footballers, we strive on those things. And like I said, we're here to try and make history. So that's what we try and do.
Jordan Ayew and no Honorable Kofi Idi Adams. Jordan Kasawi no si players na nka so mu nim se o ma ka kire mo se so mu free e group stages a e failure e de ema o.
You speak to the players and they tell you that they don't think they are in the World Cup to just play at the group stage. Meaning that for them, anything that ends at the group stage is a failure, and that their intention is to go out of the group stage, either round of 32, round of 16, and like they want to play it game after game. And the coach have told them that you want to play further, then your first
12 June 2028, and it's time for 2028. 2028. Oh, wait there. I'm on for moment. 28. They say as open. Nadine is here. Maybe any baby. I said was it throw 6, you know. See, said was it throw 6, you know. And now is 2028. They discover case. See, as a bravo, you may. Hey, Baba, me mudia. Na me be ma ne ma ko na ni mama yen. Why? Ana, wo be say dey say amount. You pense sa wo ya brabum. Okay. Say nya me be me akọ enim sinsi. Abrabum dey. So the open say ya dey a. Tinam. Abrabum dey be kọ enim. Na nya abrabo asem na ye kan. Ana wo bibi fo fra ka. Brabo. The 2028 ye pense sa wo ya brabum. Ye be say ye kọ enim sin ne. 2020 empire ye bossy nyamene say 2028 se bra na wasesa am yakọ anim wasesa me ya brabo na ya brabo na ye gan awu ka se mu fra minimum na eno ade o kan na make okay the pense say o ya brabo 2028 sports lawyer. Okay, so South Africa returned to the FIFA World Cup after a 16-year absence, with a challenging outing as they fall by 0-2 to tournament co-host Mexico in the opening game. And they're back open them here. It looks like they were not prepared. Probably the World Cup has come a bit early for them. The difference between South Africa and Mexico was that the Mexicans knew the South African team. Now South Africa for Mexico for no. I think that was the difference. In terms of personnel, everything, they were not better than them, but they had prepared for them. They are prepared for their passing from the back. They are prepared, so keeper no, or he wants to keep the ball. Until where that was the difference. And Hugo Bruce, Manning, Cameroon's talking about Niema. I mean, this World Cup, and Niema Beye Juma power back, we catch your tactics. So you see a lot more of the teams defending. Teams they will be defending. When you see a lot of them behind the ball, no, Oma near the so-called favorites, and that's how they will play. Yeah. And you know, yes, one you're careful now. I some said the South Africans were trying to do. I mean, they were playing as if say as a Brazil and as Spain being able. No. So the art of passing from the back is a whole a long period now. This year you. So usually national teams no quite yes because the goalkeeper may not know the centre back well. A national team almost 3-4 times a year. So South Africa, I think their strategy, their tactics, in my opinion, wasn't the best. Hugo Bruce say that was not football. You were playing like a wild pack of animals. They know catch. So what did you teach them? So Mikel Arteta and Yebusan is a team Ben are supposed to a World Cup, and Arteta the Entina Oyerepa. Answer on the Maya is just like the answer I gave. Also, my support at the World Cup extends to any country featuring a national player. Then I made that position clear. So, Ghana, maybe they're Ghana first. But we Ghana free why? Oh, Ghana, of course. Say, but the man say England, Ghana, bar. So was me war Ghana. But Bukayo, Ana Madueke, Ana Eberechi, so Ana Rice Master, Omubia Shigwa Menibeji, that's that me again and so England for no they feature a lot of Arsenal players. So when you say a Koban, I don't know more compare Arsenal and PSG. Was Arsenal for no World Cup? A hot saying, minim that's more yeah check mommy. Because now me Arsenal anymore no. Obiane the understanding is at the World Cup. Like Bukayo Saka, Madueke. Declan Rice, Merino, Kai Havertz, Yokeres. Oh, prior, oh no, I saw it. Yokeres, I'm sorry, Yokeres, Kai Havertz, Eberechi, Captain Odegaard. Omnia who Trossard, Martinelli. Who's a unyawo team biemu? Someone bonomom to bench. Unti Masamon Kaka. Martinelli. 90% of boss our position of Brazil me better. Kobo Champions final. SRG EPL. We Vinicius free wa. When be na adane baba. And Arsenal Kwana Ako World Cup na. The all bonny the attention, the all bonny the attention. Any more nyina go zitire.
Position
okay, so Sano unimko for people na so afre team. The coach friend and make. John Terry say Bellingham reminds me of Zidane playing. Honestly, if the friendly match are England and Costa Rica boys anything to go by, then Bellingham will have a very, very good tournament. Very, very. He was all over. Clearly, he's far, far better than Morgan Rogers. And Eberechi. I mean, no credit here back. He's better than them. He's simply elegant on the pitch. Jose Mourinho has told Real Madrid to consider Benfica centre-back Thomas Araujo as an option. This summer, Jose loves him. However, the club has not made a move so far. You see, I'm going to find number 5. Man, I just said, Rudiger, okay. So Zlatan so better than Erling Haaland.
I say Erling Haaland is a killer in the box. But no Zlatan no. Now he was also a killer in the
No, but boy, everybody. Ball, everybody, and yeah, Alan, you're going to
versatile.
No, football, ball. And yeah, Alan, you're going to Zlatan. What did I say? Zlatan, Alan may have the numbers per season, but Zlatan was a top notch, world class footballer. Haaland so hard there, but I think the way I agree with Haaland. Ruben Amorim is another coach. As in Amorim so Milan pen the pen.
There's options no count.
Then I got you born just here, and I just will come Milan okay. Now Amorim and
yeah, I'm paying for any of the only difference.
Hey, and paying for had the most supporter penny no I don't know. Mario. All right, so GFA President Keto Kreko has voiced strong belief in the Black Stars and chances at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I strongly believe in these players, and over time they are proving that they have the quality, the talent, the hunger, and the desire to make Ghana proud. You see, these are good comments. Baba, we here change your Okoba or Beka say at the Mercy or Black Stars. Okay, one of the tournaments. Or back home was your Messi, Ronaldo, yeah. So I think now he's talking about the guys, how they have improved and how he expects them to do well there. So Ghana's High Commission in Ottawa has announced that they've not received any tickets for the FIFA World Cup yet, but an overwhelming interest from Ghana for more Canada, Papazelo, Enrico Papazelo, and Milomo, and Ghana for more Kevin, Omo Yadio, the guys are, especially our whole for no more Dennis more, boss Dennis. Dennis, and Vivian and see, obey different PhD thesis. I think very soon. He's even invited to be on Zoom, baby. Yes, Dennis Gucci. Yes, I think his Viva is soon. On a panel on a betness, and watch from the topic. And then after that he becomes Dr. Dennis Gucci. Yeah, that's it. You see, so or Uber driver so can send the normal. In a public notice dated 11th June 2026 and signed by High Commissioner Professor Dora Francisca Edubuando, see the mission disclosed that it has received more than 50,000 names. Ghana for more Canada, so far at 50,000. 50,000. Meanwhile, ministers say tickets in 3,000. Canada match 1,000. But more Macquarie is also 50,000. I'm the register. So the new Asanteko head coach is expected to arrive in Ghana today, according to close source, to find a final detail of the contract before the club makes an official announcement. More hints, Kakra. And Nana Kwekwajima has revealed his ambition to one day take charge of the Black Stars. Wait to me. Business coach. Okay, so Canada for letter so so following the public notice issued on 8 June 2026, the High Commission so far has received more than 50,000 names with emails which are being compiled and forwarded in order of the time of receipt to the Ministry of Sports and Recreation Ghana for their necessary action. The Ghanaian public in Canada should take note that the High Commission has not received any World Cup ticket. If the mission receives any ticket from the ministry and modalities for distribution, the community will be informed. We thank you for your great support for the Black Stars with renewed assurances. Signed by His Excellency Professor Dora Francisca Edubuando, High Commission of Ghana to Canada. Okay, no. I say, many 50,000 through emails near there. Now 50,000, no, or more compiling in the command ministry, no. Name tickets ni be draw na ministry, no. Actually, there's a query na mom faso and number faso, but for the time being, what the about first, no, one number for the time being. This is Professor Francisca Edubuando Nekasa. Untiasi organ. All right, lawyer. Kangen and addict drinking water. And Subia, a papa bia, no may what alkaline. And the kangen no what's a man you go so a year cane. And I'm infant today. KNUSC is 75 years. Hooray! under the auspices of Chancellor of KNUST. So the Chancellor of KNUST. Otumfo Otuo-Acheampong, His Majesty, the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Kumasi, also more for alumni, womo mako school school for teacher for edumaye for business partners, friends of the university, and the general public to the official launch of KNUST 73rd anniversary celebration. KNUST is 75 years. 75 years of excellence. I say, bra, join us. My name invitation. I've been given a special invite by KNUST to attend. About the Abba. I am in for Kratchi Fum Kakra. And yes, I have a friend at TC, Marabel. I know ye. Do be a or see a frog Kratchi Fum or the Oko gentle analysis. So, from excellence to eminence, 75 years of KNUST, and launched a special commemorative book. That book no I'm going to do KNUST or my back of some transitions, innovations, and their contribution, but their impactful contribution to national and global development. I feel more a farm na they will feature inter-college quiz competitions, documentaries on KNUST's inventions, innovations, community impact projects, and grand award ceremony to honor distinguished alumni. Who's my alumni? Omo makosuku woho, ijuma woho. Oye baako e for na alumnus. Oye wana. Bomo do so alumni. Who's a hardune? Baako no akoye loss na baako. Partner staff and students. Wednesday, June 24, 2026. That was the Great Hall KNUST. 9 a.m. Ose bra, a tree and saffron, and let's celebrate 75 years of excellence, leadership, innovation, and service to humanity. KNUST at 75, excellence to eminence. Ose nyansapo was son of Bajema. KNUST for na pray. Abe yanko. Adriana was saying.
Welcome.
Samobodu, welcome and congrats.
Adriana is delighted to announce the appointment of Samobodu as Class new head coach. Welcome.
I think so it's a very good one. It's a very good one. And happy birthday to Victoria Obukrum F-line. Victoria, I'm told so Logiko wife, Niniano. Pokunti, no wife, no sister, friend Victoria, or Bokum F-line, and then a birthday. Special birthday to you. Bye bye, Uncle.
All right, Tinti, and I'll pay.
And again, you have to know why. I know
do on there.
Also, bow suit. Bow suit, come on.
Tight Busumi.
Bow suit, come on. Okwana crowd canyon. Just again, where the canyon crowd.
And I'll pay Yarinko Funko Sunsem and I so live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM, live on Oyerepa TV. Yako in some Dawson, de Disafata, Se Oshe, na Anope Wotia, and I Yere Esum Wakitikitimam Polibi, and I Eoma Akanso Yanom, Akabuno pay, Yatia was ya confirming Munina. Among our Juma so we are live on Facebook, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana. Now, Oko since 1986, only 5 nations per Anabusiam, Wama MSA, the World Cup, Obenya Brazil, Obenya Spain, Germany, and Argentina and South Korea. Now, Enra, and our opening game for 2026 FIFA World Cup. A team at FM, our Estadio Azteca, na no cranisa supporters na a Western Dumont, and yasam kitwao, na amu chimbo moment at the time Mexico Fonati, big cry Africa full, nanso amutai, Mexico sa amunin kunim over South Africa, na yansha highlights of the game and pay a war or your party, no so emra, yanya Mexico, na ose mianuam, South Africa, woman. entimi ante ekanamo biem onim say 3 red cards and etimi epiem mra yabo World Cup last time ebisi na 1990 and Cameroon and Argentina 2 red cards etimi epiem since then yababa be do the next year and Hugo Bruce Bafana of South Africa manager at in some way at 2 jam Thierry Henry says South Africa performance against Mexico and na a disgrace or say a guasia pa 5 defenders na Mexico for them na Hugo Bruce Fisher on Brazil and also Spain B and na Airborne among South Africa with quality Lily Foster nom CD Benom Modiba nom Robin Williams nom and you can say obo 5 defenders ewo achie ebasa emwa eti enra na a disgrace coach nom and na amwa aman kudum James anko amatim no Mikel Obi John or the two jam or say Bafana of South Africa and I'm about boring football. Bona I'm about na no agency. As a Bobia Keke, as a place in India, I'm oh yeah mistake bako na ye did the show and noir and a South Africa players I uncounted 2 passes a koye anymore at the Emma Lily Foster in Chenra na a boring football and a woman album who got Bruce on the defeat and I say me players na Ukraine spaces to crab down sa unfabo munshem enfamobia na odanda no tactically na amoye indiscipline and then someone who got Bruce at the 2 jam disappointment in Johannesburg. Yabaka video no after sa abusuam game no about na wiye na ucho Prativia we Johannesburg South Africa France arahopa amalusu 2-0 our opening game on said the last time amam yenu etimi ehia na 2010 South Africa World Cup hostu ye number 1-1 Shabalala bekai that famous goal otimi ehia ningina monom the next one enra akwara wosem ema South Africa minor Johannesburg enra na yedi video nom ena a screen so na yanko Czech Republic amonsom elusu 2-1 to Korea Republic Ahmatia na amu coach Miloslav Kubek or the 2 jam set ni players amu make efforts pa obika sebia Ombeja Park and so na amu motimbo fema onengadwe nemum they will come back stronger group there ambe fight sa ambetim anya points 3 teams best 13 place inti sa ulusu first match I was sa ultimate waking up seriously now fighting for the next match Miloslav Kubek Ninsam Anon now as manager Mikel Arteta Mikel Arteta there Ninsam Yinana sa me amiti hey Mikel Arteta tima masa Arsenal players one sa team nom and me Mikel Arteta me supporting Sebia me fi Spain ti na bia chin me se me support Spain da bi media me nyame dia sa jame and say tima me Arsenal player ebo and me support him and what team oko USA woman Paraguay ebom na game no to jam ewo Sophie Stadium na Sophie Stadium the most expensive stadium in the world, costing around $5.5 billion. $5.5 billion. A cost of Sophie Stadium, a most expensive stadium. We are seeing pay. Ma confirm me. I'm going to pay Jerome Boateng at the Atuja San Ukrainian on North Africa. Na bona or China there. No Ukraine said that be disappointing. And you man koye. I'm South Africa. Said South Africa players. Na amu show attitude. Our person so and just no money abere sa amo pesa amo din kodem afei ekwan coach nom efa so set up the team na enye good Rafinha I say 2022 FIFA World Cup or compare 2026 FIFA World Cup ekosia ano de obeka and it's a World Cup when Brazil prepared papa players na ready they want to do something for Brazilian national team Danilo at the Atuja say competition with team num and team bia competition ewom nom ayana no kwasem niema koye at the amount where niema office ever daddy going forward and afa amakor match after match 30 for short. I call him John Terry at the atujam or say Sir Jude Bellingham jaho na oboba ya na ohun Zinedine Zidane ewo Jude Bellingham mu osi womwa ya na amya argument any Morgan Rogers and more age of Jude Bellingham ewo England omunya isasem na ya na amokekanom na ocha Jude Bellingham na Morgan Rogers emu wa papa Jude Bellingham ewo bibia as a footballer enti we say Jude Bellingham esia kaya yana ohun Zinedine Zidane ni photocopy ewo no mum ane ya John Terry ne dia odi atudwa ene anopay na Jude Bellingham obekaya the last Euros no Euro 2024 odi tudwa se adeba ko a amwa the three lines of England ayen kabom, that is unity eno no odi atudwa se 2026 FIFA World Cup going forward officer and kabom awo company na abebua I'm fighting for the trophy. Pedro Porro at the Atujam said the most important player. All we are saying and playing Lamine Yamal. Na Ayahuahua said on it Lamine Yamal na Ebo ama one national team and World Cup from Spain. Emisam Homobetime Aje and Yansama Oko Pedro Porro na Suya or the Atujam and Nano Pay according to sources. Ekutamenisem Beyonce Wofu Papa, Yasi Johnny Infantino ni FIFA, a contacte Beyonce sa and Beyonce Emra na open ceremony nom ametujum ewo open ceremony na say na sikana ojenom $8 million $8 million eno ne yesika yeso charge ye eno na omo fache kodim come on with Shakira and Bena Boy omo denom reportedly na our fam a chen Beyonce denom ama Beyonce Buofu said that be Johnny Infantino what dada me okra katem so sikani nye problem mebam mete ano before from and I perform me and your reporter I can't mensano pay who say Argentina no day de deo Enzo Maresca onwana kuda mason winning ye Enzo Fernandez Chelsea kudanom nay our the Argentine national team camp Enzo at the Atujas Argentina national team no omo national team I also bia etwa mu ye bobo din dia obeka say we mu dia say we mu was squad e chen omo so mo as a team and omo football messiah that is Lionel Messi I wo mo disposer nina I fact se be mom a team a different day the Mundial 2026 that is Enzo Fernandez 2026 FIFA World Cup enra and na esase na yanhwem nsedie open ceremony nom ekoso na anyasem ketwakra yenhwebimra our opening match na ani general ho enkunim diaba yentie ne nhwe de course mra victory no buy.
I wanted to be in Mexico, but I couldn't make it, so that's why I'm here. But I didn't expect this much quality and like size of this stadium or like fan fest place. But it's really great, and then I'm really excited for watching this great game for Korea.
This great.
I think my favorite part was just coming together as a community. We're all cheering together. We're all getting hyped together. We're all like screaming for the goal.
Rowan Williams, a goalkeeper, Emma Bafana of South Africa, and also abusian game no ba na we after say omulusu ye no or the way agent central for.
Yeah, obviously we didn't want to concede, in the first 20 minutes. And that's exactly what happened. We wanted to settle the nerves, the anxiety, and obviously at this level, you make a mistake, they'll punish you. And that's, what happened in the first 20 minutes. But then, we got into the game. We had caught them on the break a few times, but just our final pass let us down. But, there's a lot of lessons to take. Proud of the boys, the effort. We didn't stop. We kept fighting. So now it's to obviously analyze and see our mistakes. And
now, Robin Williams, and then some, I don't know, now, Nigeria fans, I'm see if Nigeria there, and so, yeah, support Mexico for no ningina money say, Oko South Africa, one more boy amount for xenophobia, no,
No, it's definitely important. I think on a big tournament, the first game is a lot of times important to win because you start with a good feeling.
Where are you from? Where the Nigerians go, we live in England. Nigerian? Yeah. All up in Mexico.
The strongest team I have faced, Thibaut Courtois, Emre. Odin Samuel to Joriano, Mercano, Namini Jose Mourinho, Yantem Gopal those days, Thibaut Courtois.
No, it's definitely important. I think on a big tournament, the first game is a lot of times important to win because you start with a good feeling, you go with the flow. Eventually in Qatar we won the first and then we were out, so it's always not the most important, but it's definitely a big thing to start well, especially against Egypt that are, I think, the strongest team.
Oh, our World Cup, Zlatan Ibrahimovic Ibrakadabra, Wakasa Alpha World Cup Group L and I'll say, I know the favorite in Group L. Now, I'll back Ghana say, I'm back to other nations.
I would like to choose Group L. We have England. Is it coming home? Let's see. We have Croatia. I have some roots from Croatia also, so I'm supporting them in this tournament. And then we have Ghana, big talents. Let's see what they bring. We have Panama. Unfortunately, in this group, I think there will be a punching bag where England, Croatia will fight for the first spot, and Ghana might disturb them and take some points. But I don't see Panama. I know Thierry said about Haiti, but I think he's being nice now.
No, just surprised.
Or he has some friends in the national team and he wants to.
So
he's being nice.
You have no friends in Panama then? So you say no points? What about a goal?
I don't want to be like disrespectful.
Now, Joseph said, here center back be. And Thomas Araujo. Now, Ojini Pa. Enti Madrid Fanamara, Real Madrid manager, and Casanom, Yade Ama Ferran Torres, or say Claire, or Tina Basa, Onkobe Bia Basa, and Otna, Juma Ama, or more Steven Gerrard, say Hurricane, and was say Owene Ballon d'Or, Afi Zlatan, Dianom, and Medi sorry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, or say official no day, or better, Ellen Haaland. Now Ellen Haaland no, or she goes. Or a killer in the boss, name on Zlatan, a babono padia, Urimbo, Etain, Ellen Haaland, Nensma or the Atuja, and no. Tessa Ruben Amorim, opening, see Ruben Amorim, AC Milan, and Comona Amudino, and also a option for Eddie Emma Ruben Amorim. Still, Amudin Como with Oliver Glasner, name on also. A option. Happy birthday to Albert Agro. Albert Agro, UK. Happy birthday to you. From Samuel K. Mensah. Alberta Agro. Alberta Agro, UK. From Samuel K. Mensah or passports. Inti Alberta Agro of UK. From Samuel K. Mensah. Happy birthday.
Ready milk tea, a premium cocoa and coffee extract. Na the creamy milk the account. Ready milk tea no, ya processing it dadantino. Me bacho ya packaging it dada said Americano na processing akoso any coffee, any chocolate flavor the amount. Na the ten say uyan so shepe udi guma bibia ready the amount anopa. Ube twa breakfast o fie ko adwuma so anaso de beko eye adwuma mu a penso hie ka won fa ko e won box im yɛde agu disposable cup ne mu na afei odi nsuo egu so a wanom ne kama ready milk tea de papa yɛwɔ distributors miɛnsa ɛwɔ Kumase 9 ɛwɔ Nkran Kumase Fidi Ventures na wafa numbers no ɛwɔ screen no ase Nanaya Enterprise Kumase Don Candy Stores ɛwɔ Kumase The Lord Has Done It Enterprise on Nkran Atakwala Enterprise Bet Abi any Mola Enterprise Omo ɛna ɛtɔn ready milk tea no ɛde amayen pɛ odi ɛnɛtɔ now breakfast no jai ɛho ɛnsenkae bebree Pepsodent ɛsɛ World Cup yi ɛwɔ sɛ teams no defend no saa na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔso ɔbɔ ose ho ban na wo defend yie wɔ abra a woda anadwo a wobɛbɔ se no ho ban na ɛmoa bi a ɛntumi amma ametena mu sɛ ɔmo ba abɛdi agorɔ ɛno nti ɛna anadwo anopa utwi use a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔde Pepsodent etwi use ɛno nti ɛna Pepsodent special World Cup edition ayɛ no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔgye bi ɛde kofie na de kotwi use ma ɔse ho asɛm no ehia na ɛyɛ fɛ na wanum nkan ehwam na sɛ oda anadwo na mmoawa bi antumi ma ɔse mu a wankasa ɛbɛboa Pepsodent every smile matters Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC current account savings account kososusu savings kidi account and a fixed deposit baby first cash ase etum oye ne sa pay your loans a ye de ma ye ma loan o de koye kua ye ma loan de koye ka adwuma ye ma loan o de koye yie ana o de ware ye ma loan enkwada na bie school na o de akwa akotuatu om school fees ato books ato ntade a om de beko school e de ama omo ni nyina no Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC and a Emma sa loans no na wacho your terms of payment uji sika we ho na utuatua ye gu ma enye gidigidi obi ho a akwaji loan baabi na said ye twen no ne ho kra hyehye no uba Bosomtwe a emu dwo na for interest rate da so na eketua bi te sese bi anoma enum electronic banking platform no eno so eye adwuma *992# e platform bi aso emiche network ana say ebia Ghana Pay app na be download a eno so obetumi ne adi dwuma ewo internet no eso head office o continency atonso agojachi kofu trade ahenema kokoben edwena se ebu akwa atonso bokura putoja magazine ebinchi market eho nyina ba behu e frɛ 0508 642705 and 0322098076 Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC together we prosper Kangen energetic drinking water a hydrogen rich rich in minerals with calcium magnesium potassium and iron nsu papa ɛwɔ so no nsu a onomu a ɛde ahoɔden ɛbre nipadua no mechanic say obi bewusa sɛ adan na nsuo no menom ɛde ahoɔden bɛba ɛboa ma red blood cells no white blood cells enya ahoɔden ɛko ɛde tia nyarewa esan sɛ acidic water na dɔso acidic water no onomu a ɛtwetwe yade de bre nipadua bi te sɛ cancer ɛbɛba bɛtena nipadua nemom unse yakase Dr. Otuo-Acheampong say yade bia ne ho ebetumi atena alkaline environment titupa yade friend cancer ntunum Kangen energy drinking water onim say yade one ne tonkwanta mapai Kangen nso no liver o kidney no akoma ebo ho ban de ema Brema UGC Tafuni Road Abaru Junction Lazy Hotel Santas Run about Pakiki Stadium and Sumankwani Junction wo Astal eho nyina kwa obenya Kangen energy drinking water na wato 0241449191 and 0507 379474 Amen Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital ewo Africa. Odi stroke ba, ye be ye free ho. Odi awo ho nsem ba, ye be ye free ho. Yade kwankro, yade bi ho atani padua ni mu ache wakon enko. Waya enu di esi bra. Ye ro be share fidiem na free. Yade no e be ba beto afidie ni so. Ye onu makoma kwa aduonu nan a FDA age e de atum ye de bi kanwa ubenya ayaresa. Amen Scientific Hospital Kumase yewo Atwemata Chiman kwada so fon ase ekwan so 18 other branches ewo Ghana enchi boga wa bibiani Accra Takra de Tamale Atebubu Nkoko Sunyane ho sehwede bi so ene hohoi oba ho nyina ye branches ewo ho 0277001234 0277001234 enra yenya World Cup matches ni bi hwe ya e Bash Digital Satellite na Daroma nano meka cho se stations na almost 34 matches out of 104 no enra danger ye share match na se ana ateteko stations no onkrofo complaining esa ade no kra no so mbeyi be 1/3 of matches e ba so no na ateteko okay okay digital okay
it is a channel no say won che digital na any pay obi no mo
okay
but on say Oyerepa your digital na so
oh yeah
terrestrial it is Oyerepa say statistics here
baby
yeah ni be
baby you so
ba bu hono mo a o mo ntimi nyimfa no terrestrial no it is say digital
enchechemu a okay and am say bi ho sa stress no say digital terrestrial digital bash digital select no akwaji odikoda no simple oh na wa hwe matches ni nyina bash adaroma na ade gina so office
bash boy adwuma
mo so anya mo de ehye
ba ku bi na etwetwesi bash de ne ba ya
no sesa na ma yes ye be installation ama ya recharge the account packages no very affordable Abripo Junction ship mu ho na ye 0556 287757 0556 287757 grow fine about tonic e moja dro we lose appetite ote se onsa eno nine mreyo ewom untumi na anajo o sorry anopa ote se mreyo ewo nipadua ni mu oba ubo nsa problems be bre ena we kira o how we nyina grow fine about tonic ena etu ase e de ama vitamins ahodo a ewo edro mu no unya bi ewo grow fine herbal tonic no emu grow fine adro bi o digital herbal clinic kuma say amakom run about Bank of Africa honoma eho ne ewo 0244 596532 0244 596532 grow fine makes you grow fine ABA herbal clinic sofo ata sofo rasta sofo abrante no eni yade bia glaucoma cataract syphilis long and short sightedness eni yade bia ewo so no oko ABA herbal clinic omo beboa atu ase e de ama omo mo waduro udi gu aduanim no wadi udi gu nsom no ano drink afabi gum nenom eko nipadua no emu a na ewura nipadua no ani no entin no eso eho na ekọ akote ani ne so wan e de ama stroke prostate liver ni kidney ade hypertension ni nyina ABA herbal clinic omo tu ase eni gi sem ne se ye new branch e wo ka so ano ye bie ewo Millennium inside adade last stop eho ena ABA herbal clinic ye wo ewo ka so a Kumasi okwada so dwuna se me market echo adoma Ebenezer preschool I no ewo apia kubi cold store ene ne ben pa for 0541 565 199 0541 565 199 and afi 0502 812 161 now the ABA herbal clinic edi enkomo yene good morning for Edin Komo. Good morning about Mr. Ike. Ewrema waye krado a one ebe cha pomuden ehun ensem. Opanyi akwaba.
Solo the king solo.
Bibia boko
de. The other Roma king solo wabo adwuma ya menhira. Good morning heba center.
Yenkwe.
Na e dey good morning heba menhira nkomo eba. Na somewhere there ya kan ofia ha ka di ho nkomo a bebre na yesutie etobi ni de solo adanse omudi na no wode na in fact the aka say obi nso ono so de bia wo hwe na webubu nu egu na sum no onso kwa akotobi in fact edro we mama enum di adanse pa the reason say mama enum di adanse ni say papa edro ni ye moja entini eni nompemu adwuma enti se edura wenya eye moja entini ni nompemu adwuma de wote ho asema wo say okopa bi because wonim ansa na barama baka say nansen mi mema sam wo fom ni ade no na eye bia moja no na eso ate tie o mema sam ntumi nkofom ama nko toto afrodezi ndura na mema dro ni mi kwaji mema edru eya da bia metena fidie so a mi bisa say solo mema edru eye him eye de na ye fa ni mema edru wa ne be ma no tie ye dik no na say ye dua no me pa cho enkasa bia ntio mu ana afei no mpebie su nkurum de ekuramu eye ntini tienie pa de ekuramu ye ntini enti se solo se ntini no eye mmera saa time no na obeka se ma ye mmera wo mpa so ekoba ne saa ye ni aduro bi a ye fo ne se me kwaji ye aduro we de bi ye nom eduro a ebe wura moje ni mu na e cleans moje mu kama na apompia ko ntini mama ntini no etuma ye na edwuma sa de ese ekoba ne sa eduro ba ko pe na nipa bia adwe koso obi bi sa why because eduro ne ye moja ntini ni no mpem adwuma na nkohini ni nnue hini eni nnua bran eni ahaban a ye de mixi eye eduro no ya tatano a nanka obi se ne mema kofomu a okobu bi di tu nenum na owe obawia oba mini nsuo no ba mini nsuo bewie no na ne mema yo na egina abra ne eye sa haban no enne wo wunya bi nkotu wo beebi a wunya saa adua ni bi nkotwa entu onum wo beebi a nti na original Dr. 3 days abonwura nwurem akotwetwa saa ndua na ameka ho asemi e de afra ye nduro e de abra wo saa na te de a nom nantu ne boase enyiyi amaman bia wosisie ni mu emfa ma wankasa wo hwame eyiyi amaman bia wosisie ni mu wi ade ye ma won se wo to boase edidi kama na wanu meduro na wadidi na wanu meduro na wadidi wo bewie no abroso a wanu bottles acha ba miensa e se wotumi kwa wo mpaso kwa ye wadwuma sade na wo ye ne na enu nti ne se eduro ne bo mema pa enti bema wosisi taye wo ya wei obi driver ni bi faka ana otena ne sie nim there was say another man sorentam na eye4 obatena sie ni mu a drive wa ko duru baby akasa another ma pontem o there wa pontem kra na eye 10 into imagine with the sisie no atena konwa so faako e dia drive sa nante sa fanipa sa without thinking of dia usisi beyo enti de bia no be kofie no na oba na complain uso ni mu a oso mu a osinga oso mu osinga ni say wa bre enya wo enwiane a yedidi ne this time no so wodi sise ne tena fa akocha amama be take place wo sise ni mu ekoba ne samoje ni ntumi circulate in view of that de be bra wo say wo sise mba yemre because of say entini na eto sise ni mu ko ye be man mu nso no eho na ewo ni say yemre pa sise ni yemre automatically wo ntumi mu adwuma won pa so na wodi agura wo be no no energy drinks bi ni press bi ni nnuama bi a still na de ni ntumi mpaja nti na wo hwa me de pick numbers na egu television so no na fresh say me yawe nie na eduro ne bebo me ana eye simple papa dia me di enche me di page me mu ni say kokofo di a dance ya pa ma ye eduro pa no we ya mika obi kura wa so nya infections na de akwahye yare bi na akototo nduro bi basa so na enye no na ye bekom na eye koko wodi me say ye be ma wo hwa me tie mi a koko betumi ama obema no atwea kom aya kete a wonti ase koko betumi kura ma obema no upegya ya na udi wura ahimfie wa na asen abe wasen aba abatena ase aden a wajojo koko betumi ama wasi wajo so bra wo kwankran ni na ne se koko betumi ama enne wo yire eno ba yaka because oso mu a wose nyawo obenu numduro bia na enye se eduro no ene sesa wo di treat sa yare no koko betumi ama wugya wo nan a woto be hyehye wo sa antie na wo yembo mu na wo yem ahyo woni mi se koko betumi ama wanom osa eduro a ne so na enye osa tie nie pa dan ma mi ba kwase mi yem mo wana gburu mi di aduane tuma na yem ya mi didi bia mi bokura tumi fo na me na me dwen se oye osa nti me pressure ase me nonom osa eduro ni ade a mi kom kra na eduro na amboa mi to wo se papa na eduro ni ya papa mi se ma mi da bi enye papa na eduro na enye o eduro na wonom ya ne yare ne nko num good morning herbal mixture okoto eduro we bi num ye eno ano no good morning herbal mixture ababo ye ma me no ababo ye papa no the reason is that what that sorry na what honam ye obi a me pa cho good morning na wasa wonom bianca saninka se ehia woni peduam no do ni be kasa joint na misraw eni de na obrase what say ye obi a wo ho a eduro sa wonom good morning herbal mixture na woni mi se kokko betumi to egu oni so ema woni aye okusukusu woni aye otum woni ase na bibi tuntum bia begugu woni ase ampa cho na ye kokko na ye osa no kokko betumi ama wosisi aya wo ya serious severe one wo dwene wa wonti ase kokko betumi ama wo chinkase ye tutu enti wo bekwa kwatwitwa scan ahodo aye text ahodo nanso na ye no a wo dia agura koko betuma mo anu num nduro bia ye operations ahodo nanso ni na doctors ye hu yare kro tie se koko nko ade a eduro na da TV ne so no good morning herbal mixture me say eduro ban good morning herbal mixture mi ma me a wo hwa me papa wo hwa na onsa yo titiriti wo hwa na wonan ya otititi wo na wonan ya peja me pa cho eduro ba ko pe e na bedi wa kagina mu enye eduro bia se de da TV so a wo hwe utie radio no so a good morning herbal mixture udu drugstore we say me pe good morning udu pharmacy we say pe good morning udu herbal shop we say me pe good morning me pa cho say wo tie mi na wo ya bema na nse wo no hu kani hia na wo hu nsane wa wo tie ya obroni si pain wa anga sa hu sa na nse wo peja wo bema wo de jonso a wo tie pain me pa cho we dro good morning heba mesha ene de television so no enti wo hwa me ya sha world cup asie obi ye de kakra bia na wasom dwa obi ye de kakra bia na wasom dwa maame we duro na de TV no so no hwa obi a want to mean didi ofie wo de gya no to good morning heba mesha ni bi ma no na wo de fesi ni fie oba fie amane bi na no onum wia wo de gya no fa aduane bi antata no ne yefunu na na ne mpedua na be wo so na eno abefrafra aduane enti woni mo obi a wo fie no ntampa aduane ha no for good morning ni bi tata no na onum mpa aduane say ye wan so na wo ye aduane wie na wontumi didi anum good morning be ka wasama ma edu anadwo a ena ho ye den e de ma wakoda wo mpa so anadwo no wo be pra na wontumi na me pa cho we duro e ye good morning heba mixture ene de television so no afa obi so wo se me de mitumi da me mo ade abachi me ho namba ya me yasa me sraw we duro good morning heba mixture wa wonu so ta biru pa good morning heba mixture nemom titire eye kokofo ne de he wo koko pa na opesa ase atuma wa mesraw wunduo na wo no menka se gya no a wo de opa gya ba ye bosome na try good morning heba mesha na fra me na di adanse oba wo nsabuo eye de fibroid de abra wo mbacho we do a good morning heba mesha de me de wie kura ye mo a mafuru so na opesa ye so te mbacho wo to bi wie a wo de kura ba so anu ne de o fra nya ye be kiro enti good morning heba mesha se wo nsa yo tititi we chinka se woni woni so ayo tum woni so chinu we duro ena mabobo so e dia ma no oba wo bu ni sa 2 days na etwa 3 days na etwa dia akeni na mba obi kro wo bebu ni sa nanim beyinya nanim sa na yas ba hwe no sa e good morning heba mesha ena obe no enti ya mo number na na men solo so na afemi nchiro bebi obeye bi ato e 0246 594117 radio phone 0246 594117 and 0553 21 35 87 0553 21 35 87 obo your papa bro sema promise heba obenya bi ato papa ntina dia ewo ho no no
that's good morning Ghana. Yes. Good morning Ghana for edu ana abro fo no mbi
abro obi ano sese kwa
do call work up you abi hu bi ho
sese kwa do mo kra pa
oh fine
ya ma doctor ye busy pa
oni adaje so mo say ye eboa
bi anu bi especially amo ha sometimes because say we misi fo mu a mo say mo ho na duro bi abi ho ba wo be duro ho na mo ni pattern na wo mu 8 to good morning heba misha na fantastic
doctor ya de bona baso. Thank you very much. Babo Bibino, good morning.
Say good morning, the engineer.
We drew come up.
And no drew no my engines. Oh, sorry,
that's right.
And upon another say, would you chacha wow?
And the uncle,
yeah, call Tama. And you know, yeah, call not just say, Kaka, now you say, yeah, quite no. Hunger will make the boys make the nation proud. If a president or say,
the hunger,
they are hungry for success. And because of the hunger in them, be drive woman ama omano eni age ama eni age ni yaba ti eno no e wo ho no mu a ye be na time 5 days to go, no modalities, no ticket, according to Professor Dora Francisca Edu Buando. O say Ghana for na mo Canada na mo friend no mo nya botena obi am ticket mi no. Oh, I think so far we receive over 50,000 requests.
It was almost reference.
Be say send emails, more friend,
na send email our friend.
Oh, be so free.
But anyone can on the statement. I'm the one and come.
So what kind of statement now?
Makaya man who reference ya.
So what kind of statement now?
What can be? My minister say, but
now reach out to me.
Following the public notice issued on 8th June, the High Commission so far has received more than 50 names with emails.
50,000
names with emails.
Thank you.
Which are being compiled and forwarded in order of the time of receipt to the Ministry of Sports and Recreation Ghana for their necessary action. I'm friend way. Nah. What's it? Follow emails. I want emails. Emails. That's what my friend. The Ghanaian public in Canada should take note that the High Commission has not received any World Cup tickets. If the mission receives any tickets from the ministry and modalities for distribution, the community will be informed. We thank you for your great support for the Black Stars. Men, who have referred, you know, also must send the emails. No more than 50,000. And the issue here is Canada for no more 1,000.
50,000.
Canada per no more America.
Ghana for 50,000.
50,000. Now Ghana for more Canada over 200,000, 1 million. Now let me check it. Check it. The number of Ghanaians in London alone, millions. Ghana for baby, I was in Jordan. Na Ghana for me share crown of Jordan. Now hey, Jordan I bought River Jordan I bought Jesus. Ghana for more Jordan.
Na hate cry.
Yeah. Ghana for
Ghana dey pa country papa.
Canada pay. I'm sending emails. See if I see a coffee bond. If
you have friend no,
and one day I know members on my visa. Nipa yo hada.
We send campaign for that say. Ghana for
HD jai.
What's some go for aso for vampire.
No mo research we nyina da do. Masa mo ntwa mo.
Sasa mo kan ya cho.
Like
ikena ball no agro. Ono me say Ghanaians who US no.
I'm betting stadium.
But they cannot determine. They cannot determine which Ghanaians will watch football match. Omo US and the man yadi. And then the other qualifiers to Kumasi na omo mo abuju no.
Kumasi for. We can't plenty embassy for no man yadi.
Embassy for na
yadi. Especially the no man.
Oh, come to my striker so muti.
Oh, you be see catch.
Man yadi. Man yadi.
Aria catch say.
They can dey. Adam go make John aga don pa haba no.
Say be
ai aba du pre ai
atese obukro no e ko he aba be do one dance here. Okay. Nti e ko ade e mu favor.
Give me the Black Stars job. For the Welsh FA will be happy to see me coaching the Black Stars. Coach Nana Acheampong.
We are na Yakoba.
Say Yakoba. Yakoba any coach.
I got you.
Yakoba any coach.
It's not true.
Where say
it's not true.
6 months.
It's not true.
3 months.
Coach we. That's why you are contract.
3 months.
Enu why you are na do.
3 months.
Okoba also.
He sent only 3 months.
Omo see Okoba no money bet na say. And I was saying mama ham ho. Oba mo ba me wo ho me ready mo fa Nana Acheampong vision.
Why? Oh,
was it World's FA?
I will be happy to see.
Are the World's FA na ide?
I want to training.
Na the World's FA omo na be omo happy at the end of the so if the World's
you see what legend. Somewhere
so I'm saying that
some of your products.
I'm saying that
we are happy.
So if the world's people are happy, what does it do to us? Omo many G at the end of it. Onga so mami any beji me so mami e Ghana ni. Na where the episode over any day
me Black Stars na on tare ho.
But your Black Stars coach, head coach.
Okay.
Your voice ne babo no.
Mo ni CV na mami ya he.
Enti mpacho solo no mesra mo pe CV no na.
Yeah, mami ya he.
Do I have a candy assembly?
Is it to double standards in it?
Rajma is in a level near baby and go start from doing. When you're bare,
oh, say, what do you do?
Baby and goes as so much illegal. Not a crown.
Now, say a couple of stars as 70 baby and goes
until recently they were the champions of Ghana.
I want to say, Undru house, Undru Kotoko, and Undru Midiama. Until I can consider baby any but.
And George is exciting when you also chamber baby and Sanaka.
So, yes, say house Kotoko Midiama. Until I don't be chim,
Bichim,
Chelsea, be bet me up.
But remember, they won the Ghana League.
Until I make us Undru baby and go stars.
Kotoko, appoint former GIJ product as the acting technical communication director. And also so you buy
former GIJ product. So a GIJ product. Now try the former product.
So a product, GIJ product, okay.
Obia wako GIJ. Waba. So it's a product of GIJ. And I got to go fano.
Acting communication.
No, Ovi GIJ no nya hweda.
Oh, a lawyer crowns so.
And I said no, yeah, no, Anna.
That's the headlines now.
There be headline no. Say a headline wa. Now say go to JHS and now secondary school. You just see.
That's a who say danger. Because it's in relation to the communication department.
What I say?
People there who prefer na, who prefer baby who could do next.
Story now we
so be a lecture okay university. Na so ka say a former Prempeh College student. Me feel say what janie man no a man ye kese no more no. That's what we can say je obi we je.
If it's in connection with Prempeh College, maybe I be a headmaster or tech there. Maybe a headmaster or Prempeh.
There's a juma no okoye na.
And maybe a because so former
juma no okoye no nam say communicate obey the communication. And you know so GIJ PR is no GIJ.
Until maybe you use sa no. Sure say be a.
And former GIJ and now a lawyer and bisa.
Okay.
That's what you ko mu do.
So what the body of the story no. And so
the content be ban on danger.
Tama.
Get ko be nya kasamafo.
Oh, Accra no actually now. So
no ye kasama for there.
So kasama.
Enne say you ma attract kasama for. So bad. Kasama kaneno. They were spokesperson e kasama for. But they say the omo fan nye kasama for.
We o chire we o do be chire.
Communication.
Okay.
All communication na wono da no. Na media team no be a
GIJ product. Former GIJ student. For the
if Christopher Enning rejects the House of Folk job, 3 coaches has been lined up for the job. 1 from Bosnia, Nibosa Kepo from Bosnia. Number 2, Patrick Alsem from Belgium, and then number 3, Yusuf Dabo from.
Me no nya Obia text me.
Then in papa say
also ko Bosnia Coaches Association no yidin ba ko dia ba. List of coaches from Bosnia. As a Kepo.
Yusuf Dabo from Senegal.
Dabo so Ghana ni. Okay, Senegal also to
Dabo from Senegal.
Keba Dabo.
Emu ba ko and Dabo ni
Senegal ni
we do share there on Chadan Tiasi on compromises
na one compromise
what did anybody know how
na budget
but say there Senegal revolution be
yeah
kaneno akabi abekasa because somebody now they are under 17 champions me boy
yeah
World Cup ya ekoyi and it does they went to England and beat England.
Yes.
And Obi Fiobano coach, I think we need to.
They say normally Morocco for what they do is we are young guy now with interest in coaching.
No more pursue
for France.
You know
where if you Belgium.
Belgium
nah. When if you Belgium. I know Patrick Alsem.
Na Kepo on the way nyan picture.
Kepo.
You know, boss any no.
Only.
Oh, okay.
What the Adriana Carter the national. I don't my media master ben.
Na both stack over coach media man.
Okay.
No buy o design. Okay.
And that one where the last one near Sika Abba. Money has come again. And you know, Adriana announced some Obodu in a 3-year contract of $3,000 a month. Tama. I'm sure say when you see no more away.
Oh, na say Boadu, he deserves this money.
Sisi akwadem say Ghana coaches na wakone omo ya pejemu
no deserve it.
ISP.
Ombio.
Obeben ho, but say na ko 4,000 you know.
Protocol the name of na.
Nyamro fona.
Zito 3 months. Zito send 12,000 in 3 months.
No, what do deserve? No, but so hard of I think he was around this figure. As a hard of coach.
Has the names in the mood kakra.
A chain way. And then that's it.
Oh, no, disable power. Oh, disable money.
3,000.
And finally, $3,000. He's their coach.
You look the dollar at 1,001.
But I'm pegging a 10 man.
They debut at the market winner. You.
I don't peg it 10. I don't know. I don't know every 10.
Now, as I'm not saying, it's here. Why I can't.
Normally, I clap no more time.
But they're here at Tisan. I don't know for now, no sooner than pay out.
And on this 8,000 account.
And they said, I'm making. Yeah, you man, you're not a crowd ever come home. On say, yeah, the bonus and the sign on fee not to and fair normal. And
the said that's around 33,000.
Normally, I'm 10 amount and I 30,000.
There will be an over 10. What are 3,000? You give me the rate to anything. Abraham, you do because I check here. We need to Zaka. And you go anything.
No, I'm to be at 30,000, but no, my, you know, yeah, my
30 tax in idea from now. Happy. Congrats to Bodu. We wish more the best.
Normally, coaches, you will be at 4,000. But
you have a good CEO to work with. Not an American. They do an environment. Social powers
and boss I don't want to target the league trophy next coming season.
Okay. Obi also targeted here.
Ambitious.
Thank you very much, Zach.
The FIFA World Cup starts here. Estadio Banot for sponsorship reason. On fait le Banot. But oko hodia Estadio Azteca. But sik omo bonnet for Yakojiska and they did dinner to Estadio Banot. But FIFA does not allow the stadium to be like commercialized stadium for their matches. And to World Cup, you know, a dia omo use you know so the Bombardier
now Oma Asabo match beam. I thought that was the only match they have played. Korea has a check 2-1.
And so far the best game
there's almost percent Pabedana.
For World Cup because of FIFA and allow for commercial purposes, you know. The stadium is called Mexico City Stadium. Mexico City Stadium the host to the opening ceremony game now. So stadium, you know, a lot of history behind stadium when Mexico are playing. Only say they have never lost a World Cup game at stadium. Because now they think I'm lose and I say World Cup or Munjibi them because they hosted twice. Yes, almost it twice, but none of defeat now Omunyan World Cup no and the Barca stadium. Until you in 70 so all their 3 group stage games, you know, Omo Ebon has say they won all in 1970. After here, and because Oman toss first, then they have to move to different stadium. The other city then they lost that game. In the season, so similar thing happened. They won against Belgium 2-1, 1-1 against Paraguay, 1-0 against Iraq. That was 16 for almost Bulgaria 2-0 at this same stadium. Then the quarterfinal stage, the game was played at Estadio Universitario. Montreal. Germany. Yes. Germany ball 0-0 penalty.
So these are the some who are Azteca with a capacity of 3,000.
Yes.
Then they have Estadio BBVA. Minim said the Okay. Then they have Estadio Akron.
Yes.
ɛna ɔmo wɔ wei nyinaa wɔ kurom o Estadio Olimpico Universitario okay wei nyinaa nipa baako kuro baako stadium no ne nyinaa bɔ World Cup ma ne yeye ɛna yɛsɛ wɔ Accra Sports Stadium ɛna Baba Yara Stadium Tamale Esipon ɛna adeɛ Cape Coast yɛsɛ wɔ 5 key stadium by ye ni betima host World Cup co-host they say the omde ko number no omde ko 48 in there and Africa is a cases boom
baby am na ko ti say onya 2 or 3 we one want me host World Cup no
South Africa na be
South Africa beat me
akrobi antimi eh sa
jama do man dey ti say schools na to actually the next 2 World Cups in ya schools nko
bi betimo na sa America for the mom go akometi o se kanipa ka krebi ne bejan kwa akọ
eti anura ye kohwe the opening ceremony game between Mexico and South Africa Ukraine me ni South Africa for no actually say yenim their next games the one baba be kire ye but to say o hwe Mexico game na it wasn't a very good excellent Mexico team but South Africa for no anyahwe the Mexico teams I shared previously Mexico ever World Cup they comes with top players some playing for top class Barcelona one big names but I'm say they are now failing to produce those top talents now previously no produce no and no one that say Raul Jimenez is their top star from Fulham 1% contract and he's leaving okay. If you
okay so FIFA now required between 12 to 16 stadiums 12 to 16 that's standard to be beat me say England can do this
Germany beat me
England
12
stadiums no nya stadium bia o ya o stadium bia they won't accept it
they
have capacity
they have Wembley number 1 they have Emirates I'm sure all the Manchester stadiums can host Stamford Bridge will be able to host a World Cup match.
Stamford Bridge. Stadium capacity no be.
Oh, no, the Champions League semi-final. So you did a match at the London Stadium is there. I'm a 12 don't
Manchester.
Old Trafford na just you know omoye ni ye kakra. Baba you have them.
I mean ya na look up I mean ya look up. Yeah, yes it for kwale. So it's na a very good excellent Mexico team but they did the most important thing against a very poor South African team. They were very very poor. Now so say they have squad no. They are the best on the continent when it comes to club football. So far they are the African champion. And see, for omo dey, and we come say they are coming no pa based on our club football. And the club football and coming pa. But their quality, you can't use these players at the world stage against top players and top countries now. Omo ever World Cup no. In terms of Osha game now, you could see the difference between South Africa and Mexico. Tactically, they were off. He started with 5-3-2. Now after first half now, I thought things could be changing in them. Because clearly they were not having the numbers in the middle and they were not having the numbers when they are attacking. But still now, even at 1-0, he kept still the back 3 and the back and I said back 5 and 2 and 3. Now again, I saw something. We are South Africa. For God's sake, that is Undru a level bia. Hugo Bruce still want to play from the back. Who the one that Sitoli? Record no. How do you play that kind of football with such a player Albert Tondela in the Portuguese league? It will show how he wants to play. And I
don't think the profile of the player per se, but I don't say start playing from the back. You need a lot of time. For the goalkeeper to understand. You don't have enough time to prepare. But I don't say
he has been there for a long. Bruce has coached them for some time now. And now, that team, you know, what coach or more about 4 years, giving consistent about 4 years in me. Or one about more. The problem is, Mr. Two, Sabono, and Sundance, Williams, Uncle Bon Simple, who's a son of Sundance. That is their star. and Osha back 5 now about 3 or 4 so from Sundowns. It's Osha team now. That is how they play at club level. But club level no Sundowns no level no. What they call a muwa. It's born no share born or pass here no or pre no and the pressing from Mexico as I was imagining.
But if he told you could have sent the ball back to the goalkeeper.
Yes, just go back.
Time who say
now he wanted to still hold the ball.
But he lost a step.
Yeah. Pass no so yi. Say pass no went.
I got turn in 9
back. Yeah. Ah, na a bit wide for me kakra. Another Michelle South Korea ne check game no. And I'm concluding say South Africa for over them. Zoto obi ka che me say enche Korea and Japan wo. The way I football no speed midikoto no. Enche they will come in strongly as a because I say football now ya favor mo. Now football move from the talent to now yes mechanical intumrika and who do to me sense uncle for we. That is their idea almost so pepper. Who share Korea ne check game ni bia. Korea dominated them from start to end. Omo bobo ni nyina. Yes, Czech scored the first goal through long through. Sofian Sufa long through then Krechi that ball no was no epic ball to net mu. But after scoring that goal, even before the goal, it was all about Korea. Possession wise, creating chances, na keeper no cover and make a good save to see keep the game at 1-0. But Korea showed say quality na no more no. Na nya dia na check for no betimi ekro omo. I'm surprised say omo timi nya sa 2-1 win no. Very good game, very good Korea team, very athletic Korea team. And at least them to so on Korea airborne this tournament mu. Na untimi ntumrika you are in trouble because they ran a lot. And not many surprise and almost check for by 2-1. The games and there we have Switzerland airborne there against Canada moon airborne against Bosnia and no AS7. Then how much games needs to be a team to send a weekend and then one of no because USA about 1 o'clock AM Ghana USA Paraguay at 1 o'clock AM Ghana time. That is it. Then 7 years in Canada, the host nation. FIFA say Obia will host opening ceremony. Obedia grow park no so na ceremony amana. So we'll go and see Canada team no how they will fare against Bosnia.
Okay.
Then we'll see USA also against Paraguay. I say I do that stage winner host no me I like this stage. I am to host for Kakra. Because without
the numbers.
Yeah, without them the tournament looks away. Because no I will share Korea. And we check game beyond say the numbers was down. And upon here, Mexico pa yentin microphone no. So just imagine.
No, one numbers were going a good dinner. Go for them. Yeah, good. Will be our grandfather.
World Cup not started. But the special one is doing special things for Club F and Real Madrid. Once and run officially Madrid, it's me pa Jose Hontoma. And send your money this season. And until Jose be free Madrid, no, I want to see you know, Toma Quacobano, Yene Madrid, this test, no, Ebabe Kabum, ya make sure, sir, you be conquer Spain and also the world. Now, Jose call Madrid, so too. Instantly, one turner, Josiah, I blew the minds of Florentino Perez. How analyze a Madrid team in the last season. Proper analysis of the strength, weakness of Madrid, the potential of the players, and how to fit them on the field to take them to the next level. Now, Uber Stadia Madrid transfer this season as Sakaka. Because a brother just is here for Antino Perez, no man who said Madrid now, no, though will still want to splash the cash, but they want to pick talent in a more smart business approach. So just to catch and said that will not be a problem because on also Diana they be on boom they will complement each other and they will make the best of signings for Real Madrid. I mean to the CNA. Just to catch Madrid for instance, last season their recruitment had players are normal like the necessary experience, the ability to handle pressure and survive in an intensive club like Madrid. Sana Jose Kachiromo. Tomomu who say Omomranti ene kaho. Instead of these players to improve Real Madrid, rather, because na fe no more fefe no, Oma Madrid to sign it. But also for Madrid last month sa the Hansen as a year Madrid almost centre back. So too. Then you him say in the Premier League, now on your established matured player. To say bia o can be say Konate. He say Madrid akofa Konate. In as much as Konate have some minor issues, just like the Hoysen. Konate about Liverpool the Premier League. About the French national team. It's on all the free Liverpool. The character about Liverpool to survive or Anfield. No. Kakrebi na adebe kana ho amana stabilize or Madrid as compared to Swakophobia free bomb of even the Champions League or target person on mo bi kura na so on be ho kura da. But so bebreo. So just to explain that to them. Just some amu say fan so be say Master Antoine Akofa ne buy from Argentina. Or a talent a man ka de ne ba. E so ne ma club balloon. Because e mo thing. Na se Mbappe hunu so. Na se Vinicius Junior hunu so. Now per se the destiny of a great club like Madrid and call lie on the shoulders of Master Antoine. Antoine say we try wrong meat. Suppose after one bad game, our supporters never see Omanu de gunu so no. His confidence will disappear and he will struggle. Obama basu for the signing of Trent Alexander-Arnold. But in total, Jose Momu said no more signings, most of them don't do the status. Every Madrid are competitive on back-to-back basis. And Jose Kachiromo said this time around, since somewhere a pool of young guys, they need to go for matured guys. Now enkwalani didi matured guys in the So some of these matured guys can give you about 2 years of top football. After that 2 years, now young talent now find for them to take over. And that is what is shaping Madrid transfer this season. And Otuo-Acheampong, Madrid are called for Ibrahima Konate from Liverpool. And he was a starter for Liverpool, not a bench warmer. Emphasis on the fact that Ostati Edma Liverpool. Madrid are called Inter Milan for Denzel Dumfries. He's a starter at Inter Milan Team AG League. And in the last 2 seasons, Konate AG League with Liverpool. Last season, Denzel Dumfries AG League with Inter Milan. Then they went in for Bernardo Silva. I'm so to see a cut trophies under the belt of Bernardo Silva. We hear any introduction. So while some Madrid fans were calling for Nico Paz, Jose Mamu said, so Kokomo na Nico Paz here Jumana. Champions League will crown on best set on fire. But Madrid targeting a Champions League. Madrid targeting to go toe to toe with Barcelona for the Spanish La Liga. In Bernardo Silva, na Nico Paz ni betimi asa tena Como for another year. Now a developer and no boy. That's why I call Nico Naba say. Next season they do the tail end, the business ender. On Ginas our pressure in Biswaba Bebre. When you go in for someone like Bernardo Silva, he has seen it all when it comes to the game. So from Manchester City to Estata, Oba Madrid pressure nem fano. Edu dia na home popo. Si e peli gaje, ne bia basa bonne, no the points na ba sign Madrid ho. Now the next day na Madrid de ba ba. These are players who have been in that situation. They were going toe to toe with another club for a league title. So they are not going to fall under the pressure. And that is the Jose Mourinho ideology of the Madrid. So Madrid is going for experienced players. Starters handle the pressure. No deliver at the top level. Now, one thing about these players at Madrid they go for here, most of them are tactically flexible. Sir Ocheki Obi Bernardo Silva. Silva bet me about the right wing Ediama Barcelona, Ediama Madrid. The right wing one Madrid they pay a left-footed player. Send a Kylian Mbappe if Vinicius chest center forward no. Any left wing no, but about to complement them. Bernardo Silva is a player who bet me as Adian. Now one major thing, Bernardo Silva signed away Madrid near say So check it when Kylian Mbappe sees who he played with Bernardo Silva, our club friend Monaco. Now Bernardo Silva traces Wadema Onibini. He is not a selfish player. As Mr. Otuo, players Niboha, they chase personal glory to the extent that they abandon the ship. In the moment, I saw passing Mr. Otuo on yes, sir, on one person Boshe. But I was checking Madrid chaotic situation on whom says here. They don't need players like that. They need players that are willing to sacrifice the spot for other guys. And Bernardo Silva, yes, I didn't know Monaco. As I yes, I don't know Manchester City. But why have Man City Boba? Oh, said who Bernardo Silva Jumeyi. But if you pay attention to how he chased the ball when Manchester City lose, how are some decent positions Ojina? Obetime shoot two ball, but you rather go in for a pass for another player to take the glory. You realize why Jose Mourinho opened with him. So apart from the fact that he is versatile, Obetime about a right wing, Obetime about just behind the striker as your number 10. And last since all checking Manchester City team now, in most of the matches, Obo as the box-to-box midfielder for Manchester City. And they do be not supporting Nico Gonzalez and Arcel Rodri. Into Opeso Uniba 8 or Opeso number 10 or and Opeso number 11 and 2 or and oppress it or fight for the ball. He is more of a team player. You need his experience. Don't forget the experience I'm to or Sunday become Madrid team. Inti Madrid transfer and supporters in Ntiasia. Ebesi Sakakra and Koye last season the NBA. And that's why Madrid Enyabre for a player like Josko Vardio and Asa Calafiori. Calafiori is coming from an Arsenal team. But recently they won the league and they played the Champions League final. In Sao for no aba. Italian national team was started. Into sudden Madrid team, you are bringing in enough experience. The Madrid fans should relax. Papa Jose is at work, and there will be amazing things I'm going to obey him about. Walk up, no pa. People are waiting for the Brazils, the Argentina, the Portugal. It's women they find some here cutting razors, kaka. But clearly, in terms of quality and Mexico, South Africa, gap. South Africa need to work on something. It looks like they believe so much, meaning they have the mentality of the people who but they believe in themselves too much, so comfortable in their state.
And one thing about South Africa, so they say, omo players, omnimbo kuta, no omnim the dribbling, the pada type, omo sa no prombo. And nothing that who Bruce this idea and a bro ma.
The American say South Africa also need to develop a plan of exporting players if they want their national team to do well. As a Sikana league, no more players, most of them are comfortable and they lack the exposure at this top level. That is one problem for them. They can do well with Africa because I had the level but at the world stage, South Africa will need sometimes players be Manchester City, Inter Milan.
Lucas Radebe.
What check here? Benny McCarthy. Look at the names and how long it has been. Check it. Most of the countries Africa now check it. Foreign exports. Never compare South Africa. So to some extent, on a positive, they produce their own talent because their clubs are financially sound. Most of the players will stay there and they will entertain the people, but they will lack the exposure, the experience, and the clout for these top matches. And now that was the turning point too. Bebrenembo stage wader. So though they have a good coach in Hugo Bruce, but they were lacking the basis for the movement like this. They say Morocco league is one of the best in Africa. But check Moroccan players or more Spain or more England or more France. Local guys, what is doing
Africa factors?
They lack the Even now say Egypt to crowd. Yes, and now say recently Morocco, despite the strength of their league, are the 4 teams and about Africa. No, I bet me a group no, not 2 or Champions League 2 or Confederation. No, they even decided said they were going for a method where Morocco fly warm outside. No, omo kochi omaba then I say na ket peso yebin or kochi omaba. Outside, no matter how good your league is, the exposure no different from who had you know. And to also the fra local guys na they know they are fra foreign no. And to say they play with this kind of confidence and aura. South Africa is not having that. I think Hugo Bruce must identify that problem and fix it for them, especially moving forward. Away from that, the results was not surprising too. It was exactly what we expected, and indeed, everyone PM on the day.
Okay. Zach, I saw on view the also Korean check India. It doesn't look like home bit my BB.
Oh, one said host nation is a different fever.
Yeah.
As compared
I think they were not lucky with the fixture. The whole of Mexico is against you.
Yes, and even Africa.
Yeah.
No, not
yes, I don't know, man, for you, so I don't know. A human almost some by Jay support.
Supporting
Africa baby, I was to
Nigeria for the Kuala
and open crime who video a dear Congo fans are and no more Mexico as take a more Tonyum supporters or more Mexicans. Dear Congo fans on course.
I go be grown not a quiet way and talk.
Now, inquires and supporters. Miss Otuo-Acheampong Tinatet Marketing Company Limited. Awards are hodwa omaji over the years. Best 2 decades ni awards bebre ena omaji na enrono edijuma pi Tinatek Venike no me ba cho painful menstruation obabunsa na eya woman na problems bi ohun etu ase Tinatek Malake eno nso eboa etu malaria any typhoid fever any flu so Tinatek Tomake no eno eye for all kinds of stomach pains. Any ulcer, bloated stomach gas, nina free ho, and a Tinatek high-end capsules, and also opeso who are dear ya, a drop benoma a beboano no. Before capsules no, and we a mema, a drew onomoa, a bois and pemu jumedi. The Bachora pharmacy about so be your mind gun and more, Ubinya Tinatek no nibi, not what tona bois wa pomodane, kama 0205 180012, Jetinatek no. Ebi Camel Natural Selection Shower Gel we na abafu fra obiadi gari ehwam papa udi garia epu ahuro kama eboa ema o skin no enso etoso edema your honey and milk your rose and white tea avocado and papaya aloe and milk coconut and vanilla blueberry and lavender we nyina no shower gel na hodoa ye de ema na odi akodware udi garia me ba cho skin no ebe kama pa edi amakuma sene nkan ya to apetimu a urai distributors no omo jointa ubenya bi ato 0243 744855 and 0244 371459 Bibini Toma Plus me ba cho also bia e wo so no onum Bibini Toma Plus adrona eno ena etu ase e de amount bottle no eye foforo na mom benefit a unya no dada de na peptic ulcer, gastric ulcer, duodenal ulcer, stomach ulcer, afe ni nyina ulcer hodo a ha nipadua no Bibini Toma Plus eboa na tu ase de ama me ba cho oye oba no afafura enum bi anase nkwada wo munya emfie dumienu emmo Bibini Toma Plus adro no ebi enom ba bi eto no o man Ghana mu ura ho a obenya bi ato Misty Herbal Fredimens have made Arms Herbal, Apidank, Smart Herbal, Clement Herbal, Afe Greenlight Pharmacy, Promise Herbal, a perfect building, Ubenya Biato, Open do Bedita Pharmacy and Crime, Tribe of Judah, Dependable Herbal, Jusat Pharmacy, Kumase, Kolnak Herbal, Bedita Pharmacy, so Eu Kumasi Ubenya Bibre Ato, 0256 431 200 and a 0541 337 816 Franco Trading Enterprise.
beje phone ahodo ewe ho Nokia, Samsung, iPhone. Ye de na papa ne battery ho den. Ye de na okasa wo mu a o te voice ne kama afei ope electronic retail shop a ubenya o microwave, o washing machine, o blender, o generator, gas and electric stove oba Franco Trading Enterprise ne nyina ebi ewo ho ye de no ne bo ewo from papa unim se Franco de eba phone papa any accessories fia ye ho Kumase ye be Jaba Jewelry shop no ewo adum afei Old Malcolm honoma ubehu yen Kofo Clinic hwe animu ye ho na new kejetia enso ba ubenya Franco ewo ho 0245 316969 na 0501 538605 ene enkasa Mami Adria power specialist Herbal Hospital hepatitis ni nyina Otuo-Acheampong hepatitis B, C and A, fatty liver, prostate enlargement, ulcer, fibroid, kidney stones or how we am boss no ebi ewo so a oni mo bi ebi woni so a me ba cho fa ne power specialist Herbal Hospital into ase emfa emano SK no e stomach upset or liver care liver conditions e free or and afa so jirika jiri no emema edru empamu agudie ebeko kama me ba cho furniture mo enkan kwabenya ACP road power specialist power hospital bus stop and a Kumasi Feyase bosomtwe kwan ne so Aduaya junction e also ho Takrade Anaji Estate eba Hantaman Rural Bank for power specialist 0244 544422 and a 0200 383831 Oyerepa nsuo eye krogen ensu papa no ensu a onomu a emanipadua no ahoden hydration needs no Oyerepa nsuo ena ewo so GB oba ba bia ye nsuo ya eho ye kama we no ye producing under strict hygienic condition so to eho ye kama oba who say yes we dey produce nsuo ankasa nsu papa no oko school oye adwuma program bi na Oyerepa nsuo eno ena eye kama ewo se onom is a sports office nsuo bi ansiwo na Oyerepa nsuo nko
that's right
now ye de embargo atunsuo bi aso head of sports squad os ma se ko tonsuo na odi nsuo foforo bi ba obesa ma de akọ Oyerepa nsuo ntia edepa Oyerepa nsuo yes 0539596165 ofre number na obenya bibrato ana se tano so ya Santo Senior High School here ni mo so ba nsuo ni bebre boss eno aye share commentary na se we FIFA World Cup live commentary with Oyerepa FM ni TV, Promise Radio any TV. Na 48 teams, 104 matches. A free enra ekopim 19th of July. Yeah, the live commentary MT4 ewo yen kasafidie no eso ti yes say World Cup no ube ho TV kra na e was a commentary title. So to say de ba kwa ya na ya pa ne say o hebo na player bi age ball no na hu player a wage ball no o hebo ball no ba bi enam no nka pese e be ka say nipa so machine ekuta ball no na unya utie ye commentary na ye break here the mouth the bia ball no be ku bia no ye kire nipa ko a okuta eye ball no Bosheba Electricals Oyerepa nsuo Seahorse engine oil any atwema Kwangoma Community Bank PLC omo na aso yasene a ye de live commentary no e de eba embonya metom but ye say ka say opeso obeso dwumadie no asene a oba ye de obeto so kama bibi kakra bi yes bibi kakra bi ya bi o kakra bi say we dey any Ghana for ne
enye bibi kakra sa
okay say kakra so we 1 month 1 week na say
no 6 weeks
6 weeks okay 1 month 2 weeks na say debia ye bow product so ye bow product so I kakra nzo too
kind of say relatively no
sanity and no make
anyway sadia
yeah kakra
Jana the embo so
embo so etechi embo creation the designs na for yes FPA
santa de we mo
aish
nti so lo mame mo number no
embo
o fra Abraham mo nze nkofo hu bi
yeah
o ma hu bi ai ma de
colors is go ahold
colors no black
white
na me kwa mo aze born ni pa we go na
black yeah
the number no 055 276
yeah
4195
yes
Send the number going to go.
Any go
055 276 4195. Na bibia ngo so kama.
Na me aduma Juada ye nyina ye rep.
Mo de na go do Juada.
Juada Embo creation. Solid. Juada o.
Bibia ba adwuma.
Oh, Juada.
So oba se na otibia.
Ya to so sense ho no Juada ba ya no aberu.
We wa hye yi kra oba.
Oba Juada ona ase wa hye entade ase bia diska kokko abum kra. Embo creation. Oba ya no aro na owuram. Wura.
Na ya you dey film so a kan.
Na why dey in dey film?
Sir. Okay.
Dey in dey film. Oh, me nsanda da o. Yes, I do akọ be kan.
Okay. Bafo.
Yanko intino solo. Yanko voices no ho na yam ta yene ntem kra na yakọ. Hunger, quality and desire drives the players to make the nation proud. GFA President Edwin Kurt Simeon Okreku tama o say yemlantie no quality ndi omo wo na se ombedi nkunim akoma koma nim no ho kom so di wo mo na akonya no anaso pepa no so ho se ese omoma oman no ye nigie enti president ade botaye simmente na ni so ampeso omde yeko bosha asase no so no ade atodwa.
These men, these boys will walk onto the great turf and fight for what they want. They will make you happy. These boys will make you dance. But believe me, we will turn each of the 3 venues our homes. And we will take absolute control of the great turf. Ghana is here. And Ghana is here to stay.
Enti President Kakra or the atudwa no so no. Tama say let enquire the waka inti no. Ehun hia say be kan ho asem bebe but 5 days to go. Or say over 50,000 have submitted their names for tickets for the Black Stars versus Panama game. Na ticket no still ano emnyamaye na aban so nkyere modalities a wo de be che. Ene ye Professor Dora Francis Edu na onye okay ni ade efa ho anade. I'm sure the Welsh FA will be happy to see me coach the Black Stars. So give me the Black Stars job.
I want to coach the Ghana Black Stars for sure. It's my dream target. I'm going to continue to learn from my predecessors. I'm going to pick up the molding role. I actually did my licenses in Wales. So I know that the Welsh FA will be very happy to see one of their students, coaching in the national side. At the moment, just even this 2026, I did 6 different courses with them. Positional play, developing the individual, all of that. I have all the certificates already done. So I'm ready. I want to take on a bigger challenge, and I want to make everybody happy, and also count myself as part of the elite coaches here in Ghana.
Edi tama na najima say edwuma no opeye mfama no. Mami morning tell. Lawyer goes, lawyer comes. Kotoko appoint former GIJ and now a lawyer. Former GIJ student, now a lawyer as the acting communication director. Board secretary no. Almost on HRD. Na on kasa. Mfama eye ekuo no kopem se ombe advertise na ombe nyamre ape obi a obetimi akasa ade ma kumasi asante kotoko enti bon pacho board chairman no board secretary na me kanasem ono na disi ade 24 years se on HRD na se ba ne se bi ase kotoko ne eye echitafo din koma na ase football family din koma ono no ahwechiri na chese bibia nso etimi anso akokama kama nti eno no tama say has story ne de Christopher Eni enra amone ne kasaye na information epekene say positive for no and has for pressure because offer no de ama any no a juicy pa nti say wa made a ene eye Nibosa couple and afi so no Patrick Osem any Yusuf Dapo no omu baako na ye pick information say has in penifo no e bi amode edwuma be ma no say bia ono ebe ye coach e di ama Accra House of Folk. That man complete the container project so I can have an office to meet my players. I don't want a situation whereby after training I'll have to wait in my car to meet the junior players. Director of football of Kumasi Asante Kotoko asked the board. Tama, latest information. Or say, there's a project. Kadakoja Achia. Na ekoswana the idea no was to house the players no after training bi awa opese wo ho no mo onko fie na say opese bi bit my house wo mo bi a benya washroom bi bit my hohoro ho ansa na so be ko fie so awakọ ene empokra no gym ne sa no ma no mani nyina no say sa project na astol kakra na oba ya okokọ ho no se obi so me say na we dia no mso we na say na we na nka ye senka buta say no so ne penfo hwe no mo nyama no na ono wie anopa no training players senior players ni wia ese onya office obetena ho no mo a so pese player bia player bi pese meeting ni no di nkomo bibia ni a enkoye sa afi na obekọ de ho kwada so e ho na no ho na player ko no obehia no ho no mo na ono nkomo de bia ono mo di bia na ono wedi at the same time so no ba bia obetena de atwen junior players no be train no so otima san so observe wo mo nyese bia we train no no wotene ka mu a kofim se anyumre nkra no so e ba answer nti no I say immediately no as soon as practicable omo complete container project no na ontimi enso so enyusu enti eno so ye kakra eno so no enso etimi aba tama enti in 3 years coach Samobodu will be earning $180,000 in 3 years according to kakra CCC no sir. About say 108 and I say $108,000. Yes sir. And I calculation now. Say we say move see am got 3,000 no. That number. And see 3,000 no na all their time say 12 months.
Okay. But for that, thank you very much.
Coach Bodu aba muye we dey kakra fine.
$2,000.
Chelsea hold there na come ho kakra.
No, only man saying. That will not be fair. That will not be fair to Chelsea at all. Unim dey near the man. Ba Congress hold there na come ho. We also part Chelsea at all.
We yes Chelsea there no.
Ntino. Me say Assembly is Supreme Court na no. Amaye nyina yenye sua hu afrim. Sansa na abege bibi nye 1 no. You should tell us it is 2 or it is 0. Ntino so unim de no oje o Chelsea dia enkase we ye chen.
But me information just say we na
so e saying any problem with information. E saying e chen.
We yes Chelsea dia.
And that Chelsea dia na ye saying.
Let's all know say we yes.
Oh, na ye saying. Na come there no. David. One you and if you can that's or transfer. For Chelsea watch. Because move down to am no. Omo nye easy sa o.
Chelsea for omo nim say eduana sika emu yedusin omo dey.
That's na okay. Enya Chelsea for na one address omo. They so say na nzika na nye afi na come there. Na Chelsea man say as minim. But we dey here na either say ye ma time we dey beba. And now we withdraw some no Chelsea for acho. I was on no figure.
No, but unze asem na de hu ne say o se come de no.
Na come de no.
Me wan say tianeka.
Okay.
And akatia onu akwaje tu.
And this is also penebia office we can go to hell so fine you better us.
Asem ne baso a omo ba so a asem ne baso a ye be kakra.
Jacinta Jacinta Ngobezuma is a South African media personality and activist from KwaZulu Natal. She first became known as a radio presenter and producer, working with stations as Inanda FM, Gagasi FM, and Vuma FM before becoming involved in civic activism. She's a founder and leader of the March and March movement, which campaigns on issues including undocumented immigration and prioritizing services for South African citizens. Her activism has attracted significant public attention and controversy. Supporters view her as speaking up for local communities, while critics have accused the movement of promoting xenophobia. Okay, so there are some biographical details about her. Anope making kind of one saying because of what she's reported to have said. Also, omu in here, Africa need be a support. Nechina maba be catch there say we supported you during the World Cup. Or say we don't need your support. Go to wherever you are going with your support, because in a few years you'll be reminding us you supported us at the World Cup. Jacinta Ngobesi Zuma, one tango for no pampam ni penny, big time promoter of xenophobia. Onona ekasa anope. Yes, Jacinta. Yeah, no, say or someone's baby. Actually, me say free because of the container issue. But for we catch no pay say. These are some of the stories I like. When the story baby where na so busy will be in Hong Kong and right. We mun say this container thing became a big subject. Then Ekoba say here cry say there. Yes, Baba say baby obetra ye na adwuma. And you know, so first, what I would like to know is this: then a container abandonment, any emphasis so not fit for purpose, no buy, and why is he now? Oh, feel like a cry.
Now, on say. I think maybe I think that Zach Beckham concerning how our training grounds on it here. But those what training grounds are for those who have not been there before. And your baby are with me a hanging around for even 5 hours because of the state of the place. Aqua more of bars are besiwo, but the car besiwo. Why you training a way now? Sana hona kwa kwaye ente se baby a obekwa office ni aso wa be adwuma nka ente evan se nka Oyerepa ha ka se baby studio iwe
oba na mo wi ana
oba we program we ana akọ you don't even have an office to even stay. There's no conference room kwa because say bia ye kwa departmental meeting bi mpo ho, which to some extent is wrong and promote adwuma ne se ne opese adwuma ne kọ. But we also check abrochine most of these training facilities are. For instance, even South Africa, Krani Abesa. Baby, omuka some ye training no. It's a complex on its own. Players will be bit me arrest the crowd for the meantime.
Yeah.
Baby, bit me about maybe a tennis be snooker be. Maybe they can shower down. They have a conference room that they can even go and sit there and play games. It's like yes, it's a place on it. When you see a cast training 3 o'clock. No, my back we training now. There's nothing again because they soon could have see a call. So, pay by no say there for the meantime, but yen to me, cast a moon developers and your many. So, after looking at the container project, he felt that something within a month or even less, meet me a where you can have offices, the restroom, go to all cano. Maybe a place between me maybe or my trainer, we know what an office for the coach. Well, it was steady. I mean,
like container project. There in the room.
Oh, on say rooms.
Players,
oh yes, Mr. Tued also. I've made remu pen. Oh yes, at remu say ni opposite na one long room kakra. Emu no wakakra. And some other ones na.
Bed sisi one.
There be na bed sisi one, but a long room ah. Send you one saw there over complete some of these things, you know. I put me to that level. Come to so shana se koji to create training. No person in the technical team for the meeting now. Either say dag out near what training grounds on as some try meeting.
Now we see you.
Now we see you.
Now we're not enyana. What is the problem with it?
Personally, I think say be a bit of reinvestment to complete certain things. Once I to IMC there now so show more approach ni bebre na omo ko jiska e de be adwuma. So if Abia
I say me kai say if I'm right, but your thing is me kai say you tun for na penyi be na call wa.
Yeah.
I say okoka say ade ne ana wan obibi say
you rapport. But officially comment bi an share free you rapport.
Okay.
But don't say
because some can say okoye no say never.
You after I was there that day.
Okay.
Central we were inside that. Everani you ohini brenya ne Isa Medu ebie dan na kire no. Ohona nkasa de yan you ankasa ohwe ya ogina o training grounds na eno ewura move.
But say okay say okoye be ka so say
Honas a man for the say crewman we too. But as in say official from Otuo say maybe I'm a coy many anje home. There was nothing like that from Yura. But interpretation maybe about so as a project in the book to project in a big room person bet twice beam. I'm Otuo
now you see me bow. Only sure say there might have been a discussion. Confirming sans me by the reason why nothing happened to the project again. Go nanka ya ade an anything one. Say am demanya ne ade mo go be bia. Me na demanya mo we na munya ade yi na. Enti asa na enye complementary to him bisa anam.
Oh, Moton say I personally I'll struggle to believe that because
okay.
They say era na ye wom no. So kwa adakwaja achia. Ka project we ya and we are now moving to the next thing. It had rooms.
Okay.
Now Omisa and I are going to we say 100% complete there. But as you just see,
okay.
Investment can support because as our project nana circle back we be a gym and that was basically Kotoko's first gym in a very long time.
Okay.
Later gym can so muji call baby a place in the one clubhouse one. And tina ade when you adem to na senke enikon kakra na nka e prepare chireme yeyi because these problems were still there. Coach be training a way na ji say bi an ka mu mo se mi to kan ho e na coach ne player bi gina no mo di nkomo which is not supposed to be so. No na Sara na e ka Henrique of PSG so ko pio PSG for the first 8 months na PSG for sports complex on and not here. That is how it should be. And for a coach of this magnitude, Moto, person obey train the because Otuo, he's supposed to take care of the youth team and the senior team. Or the youth team and senior team. And see about senior team training the way be anopa. Na youth team be area. Na me Otuo so two car ekofie. Na time so wasaba.
Okay.
I mean it doesn't make any sense. Okay. Whilst office was her, he will just be there. Invite players who engage them, fix issues, then we move forward. Intimoto, memeti anyamo.
There's a way so omunya homane.
Also omunya.
For himself and his players.
Yes, and for the team itself, Moto.
Okay.
And you know, also share Dr. Kiki Sapon building now. It's
and also they say I could say
I come 12 years old. Because Dr. Kiki Sapon 3 years, Lord Opokunti 3 years, Dr. Kwame first season 3 years, Nana Amponsa 3 years, and Sana IMC 3 years. The IMC Nana Amponsa Dr. Chi, Lord Opokunti, and no 12 years. In so to a dying swap tabro in 12 years.
Nasa no so nano be because there are issues structurally. You would
yes, there are structural issues. I remember that conversation, pa.
And also no great.
I remember say
and I said no so yes I
remember say once a MTN project.
Yeah.
No say Adakwaja Acheampong no. Nana Amponsa can say I remember I was part of the people.
Nana Osebo Sompem.
Okay.
Me amena nana. On you ran so. Ma hu saa ni so ade hu.
Okay.
So many years ago. Say Kotoko and Kumasi Technical University. The mom so mum fa ni djuma.
Oh, okay.
Nana. Kwasi ade wo adaje am do be kono.
Me too mat.
Oni papa. Na no say bu sompem. O me do kwa ya na okoje me client abenta. Na no say bu ejeji me do be ko. Ewo Adakuja Acheampong.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
See na me chia o ma bomu na me chia we.
No to. Enti that rooms no.
On the side foundation no. What's your foundation?
Yeah.
On a board chair.
Oh,
a
chair.
Foundation for retired players no. No. On the dia asase mai. Oh, kan Adakuja Acheampong anu obodi.
Ya bona na Nana Pia.
Edwene Kotoko ne Kumasi ne Pole ne ade on sa. Zak, who say obekobi? Won ha adwene.
But this is what is coming.
Oh,
there be a children. There be rooms, you know, many details kakra. Almost say our changing room, coach's office, gym, canteen, media room, press conference, medical room, which is for massage, and other rooms. Supporters liaison officer room, and 13 washrooms, and an building room. So for now only 3 they say a function out of the
players no come to be kura.
Yes, 3 for the team.
Are there 13 no?
3 na a function. Meaning
if can depart 10 at the same time as a 3 train it be train.
If they complete where they are, there's a coach's office and your coach's office. A dressing room. Definitely you need a dressing room. Senka players ni free bars ni musia. I want to make a some monomaba. Omuya no masa ko change no bitimi ahye ni fi atade na okọ
say yenye hwe
there be I say Jani ejesi wo kakrama enioma bi am say dan kra dem otu usi na ejesi enioma better
ultim kra also wa
yes. So now they need to fix this and there is a conference room for that. Otu sometimes place ni mokro mu pra look at the place
so many treatment rooms
some baby wetin apply first aid kakra ansa na say nipa na say etam no de ko ba bi atam na ko but nipa ni pra. This is your time and I need that with Sibas.
But we need to find out why the whole thing was abandoned because I'm struggling to understand. For all the because if a best service are purposes here Kenya, why would anybody leave it for these years?
Yeah. I would want to believe maybe financial can be part. Maybe the finances to complete it.
Now there's way there.
Na kaka crazy.
Yes, so say sika o de beya no so sa o. For a club like Kotoko. Me ni ma de bia finishing.
Finishing say ana nuska kra.
Me ba. Ade esu we. Me nim dan mu de. But if you have 300,000 cedis. So say timi ma de no kama.
Yeah.
Na tu Kotoko mo
say we dey also come back to priority. Auntie.
Ndi baba ko na esi dan we esi wa. What do you say?
They come back to priority. Anyway. There are interesting times, and their coach in the Kano. Their coach in the Kano. Kaiser Village. Kaiser Chiefs for me to move village. No, it's a different place altogether. Let's see how things will go. Okay. If the board meets me the next 1 month, or meet me the idea. And also, he talked about the pitch. Said, improve pitch in the Kakran farm. Na ya share hono so ya share ya share hono so once a wall project in this whole course I think they will need to find a way of completing the wall project but to go say the place is open so anybody can come there have access to the training grounds which to some extent we can pen papa mu a any can say yes sir.
So what more information coming?
Yeah.
High sense ACs were donated. 12 the air condition 12 order that. I'm not going to
that story here actually say.
Enough and I asked them to donate furniture. Once I didn't know, if
it was the truth is that in terms of dynasty it was about 90% complete. The na car The place was operational. The place was operational. Nana administration now they were running the administration from the place. Now if you know how of Nana office wow signings be no from that place. Announcement be no from that place.
And that's a Ghana idea could
no. It was operational. Now can you make a crabby just add then they are good to go. So
container I'm not why
no Mama tell me about Adewe and be a back way hinty. Okay, there now from so called honorable. Yes, there was no official communique. But official nipa mu di eche ko bi no.
Obo be kan e.
Ana maka tren say yes this not fit for purpose. Ade ne nya kra. Nya standard. It became huge. It became news here. Say okay, say and then no can say because of people back continue na abonsenti. Yem pe na asem.
Now, IMC for no, what do they have against the name?
It wasn't IMC. It wasn't IMC. As at that time, they have not been appointed. He went there. Don't change.
They will have seen to it. Say, you better also use I'm wondering
that visit was immediate.
Samra ye kan na am sikura o madwuma man
but on the ba o baba be use
na me ba ensem na o mo kan ye no all build it back
so they have patience and have patience and listen. This the visit was immediately after that. For the first time yesterday bedroom na ken kan kotoko report okay that day no na
me kotoko yi
yes it was after that day no say they will visit the place and see akohwe the ekoso. Then the visit, then they came.
The atmosphere then.
Yes.
And
I'm back and say, yes, and your free purpose. That was why I want to believe that it was abandoned. Now so if what follow football, Ghana and footballers and like football team, you're running as a full-time job. If you are a footballer, you are a full-time employee of the company. And it's that time now, I'm going to players and about for no. I'm cast a training Ghana. Yes, I can't training. Sometimes you have to be there 3 hours before the training because you go there. Sometimes you go there massage, gym, physio.
You meet the coach. When you have issues.
So yeah, it's upon training. Mba no di no ntino aye full time ukọ adwuma upon no akofie. Bagana enya ne saa. So this project, the idea was say at least based on na our training no. Ye de saa dia no ba kroma say at least players no have a place to rest and saa nyama ni nyina. Ye ba na so enya papa e content because no ba kwa hinti. Ndam so papa understand no, baby of free ba na training no. He understands
say the papa no nto no boas menzo na ompe abakosem fa container no amamunye we because they say no say the container no enye for nothing and it has been abandoned all this while the omumani hu enseme wo ho ansa na wape ba bi atena nyesa is omo pe edan bi mano o ba bi no akotena ma ye de o ka no ko kamia ese o we ayenim ene se de o ka so mbe so be kan container atim bi o mbe so be ka afo no te o za no another
it was assembly nya na say emeka no ne ba ko pe hu ahinti and share the creative news and
okay they have my baba bi na hari ban say se sa na tie de na nipa ba ko mom ko na MZ4 nka ho na de na MZ4 no ba ye no o ma meye sa adwuman
oh sir it was based on the report na ba ye
from where
from
this na official and na nipa bi na na ekeka dia say IMC no would have then
we have the videos here. I mean why the producers no. We can nice and can be discussing pull up. Look at mama say those that still no baba is and co and a call. Nipa omukasa after this visit. And in summer omukachire and say ya catch almost say anything at here and untina.
In your follower.
You understand? I want to believe say papa na kai mbo to Osha nyama ya wo no nyina players no be very comfortable.
Now what order?
Me wura inside.
Okay.
But I've seen it. I mean me wura any of the rooms be anyway. I think say based on papa no experience and Nejuma why outside no. He knows say
international IMs one no use washrooms no.
No, they are still using it. Say omo use.
3 out of 13
omo use. It's just imagine them to obeba anopa there is table tennis, there's one they can play a Tininka Omoba no pa. And Kenya Afena about 2 aside from Tininga. They come there in the morning. By 8 they are at their workplace.
Man cause who feel be brave.
Because I don't know
there. Go ade bia metutu obi ani man opa bi. And obi ade me ko fa obi ade na obi yi ba ye wan. Wa bre ya obeda.
So
okay.
It was a very good idea. I'm happy. My happiness is that the man finally said upon all the crucify the project is now becoming very useful, very important.
There's nothing on Waka.
Where will be his office? Because any proper Bonia no Tifu Bonasibia no demand the office to be there. Because we're training now. Or it should be he has to discuss on office. Zito Beka same way I say. But nka ano it nka ngomo yusu a sa de nansi se oko ebi ana omoda no nkomodi de bi play bi nkomo and e kofa we buy no kofa wa nka ye you just call a player to his office obi ante hwe but because no play na di nkomo no office bi anti no oko omo fie ho and e kofa issue buy I think it's good finally the man is being vindicated.
The message no be dima se obed or say so oka adakoja project na ma on tu kwan kwa buchiri enko pe mfato ho no
ngo ben we
ofele ni nchire man
so be ho no mte adwuma
o se bibia ho no
no mte adwuma no na aka ubeka kire say didi dramani ya no pe wi ati so kodware o prampram asede ba anya na no answer the
obi the message aba
answer the back right
is a message no obi ba yanka na
it's Pobiman that functional that no so
there Kingsley the other
no me just say Pobiman no boy so now the nka oni mu a Pobiman almost so to ye ombibia ho sa place no kwa no pa
e bibia na se place ho no mote the place
okay.
Live there
okay
bibia you have everything meeting conference room ho no mo na aboche for de kunya ba ya esika ba say NCC for nkoto nkunya
and Pobiman for the
ade any
I know some de anya container no
say omo use different prefab so omo use different prefab
nti na nyina prefab
any e bia prefab just that prefab there are differences
okay
nti and one
the from Kingsley message also the anything
na tama coach no ko ejuma he's going to spend almost the whole day na onya ba bia eye say o create discomfort man
na o continue we hu da
me de me hu da
we wuram
me wuram ba me hu
okay
na kwa kutu makwa de
to ni coach ni ya adwene
any coach anywhere Arsenal training grounds your frozen baby Arsenal training no it's a bibia or
call
say coach no office or no o kwa Arsenal training grounds coach no ni office or no baby on if you are timungu and office or training grounds or ko no pa ho no na mo ye tactical work ni a whole lot of things normal is the proper thing to do enti no sika kotoko e dey ko share this project say entimi nko waste so it has to be put to use and there are no two ways about that
okay
maybe with time na se be on elevating na that is fine but for the meantime na sika bia koto e board no e kwei sika sisi ya if you go into recruitment you be going to all other things
so but let's correct it that's not from the only they for the Arsenal training grounds
okay
but so there's that kind of for sponsorship purposes and on for the Sober Reality the Sober Reality Training Center located at Corny
yes
the Corny no one the Sober Reality That's not the abro put him into. Ora also don't call the message be abantina na. Or say this is why or say the accompanying picture shows when we paid a courtesy call on Nana to say thank you. Yes, the container facility was operational until Nanaya Owusu's regime, Nanaya Acheampong's regime ended. No, if he gets to know the politics surrounding it, he may rethink his stand.
Hey, on the coach, you know.
Or say so, who am I not someone?
A
container, which ya. I read them on Gongot now.
Baby,
yeah, they see ya. See, they'll that's it. As I'm not you. Cassia Bomb Rasso, a fina con Papa B of Tepa. One, I don't know one at the